Hey everyone, welcome back. You will pardon me for my slow start in narrating this episode, but I'm still getting over the fact that we have managed to survive this long, and yeah, we are now making proper clothing for our caves people. So once we have the breeches lined up, I think we're gonna have Balcamto maintain his hunting priorities. I had no idea that guinea pig fur would be its own category outside of the light leather or the plain leather that we would get from the rest of the hunting. But since that's what the game wants to go for, we will adapt to it. Okay. But I don't think we are at the point yet where we need to have a complete separate fabrica with their own sections for furs and leathers. I think we can just keep this as a generalized workshop for now. I just, yeah, thank you for doing your work finally. I just really need us to get a leg up on researching electricity so we can use all of this steel. There's not much you can use any of this for right now, except to make like swords and blades, and then you could go and try to conquer some other villages, but that's too much work. War is a lot of work. You have to put in a lot of effort to make the guns and feed your soldiers. That's stuff that the 6th grader could wrestle with when talking about war. And I suppose this game helps you explore all the complexities of that. But I don't want to use my steel for weaponry or armor. I want to use it for electricity, for freezers, and producing food and clothing for the people. I suppose my way of thinking could be a problem. And I'm not putting too much thinking into this right now because things, well, they're working as they should. I haven't had any raids yet, so yeah, don't we deserve a break after what we've been through? I mean, I certainly couldn't remember to take my animals out of their emergency housing from the first raid a couple of episodes ago. But at least we're prepared for it now. So if there's any more bad guys coming, we can say, hey, Rosalind and Barnard, go to your safe house. And I don't have to scramble all over the map, dragging zones and areas specifically. Now I know this game has time controls and whatnot, but I find it challenging to not pause. Especially for someone with my medical conditions, it helps to condition me to adapt on the fly and not just stop and ruminate. him and hawing over a decision that I was going to make anyway. So I don't know what kind of time I'm stalling for. So it makes sense that everyone has a pair of breeches. And the meat is starting to rot away in storage, and I'm not sure if that's because Biocomto is not keeping up the supply. But we could use the fur to make some pretty clothes. And I know we have idle colonists now. And that's kind of worrisome to me because... Okay. Make some t-shirts. I don't care with what, just make t-shirts. And then, just do it until you, 7 people, I guess. Nah, we're just making 7 times. Cause if I do it until there's 7, then that would fill up the inventory really fast. And already I'm gonna have to contend with trying to clear out my inventory of these old clothes that were taken off. So that's something to consider too. And you know, that's something that was actually brought up in a movie. I didn't pay for this movie because I don't subscribe to Netflix. I pirated this movie because I don't want to give money to Netflix because they host minor exploitation on their website, and I am not giving them any of my money to host their filth on their servers. But Netflix does have a movie called All Quiet on the Western Front, and it starts out with some German soldier getting a uniform. Lamba has created a masterwork light leather t-shirt. Okay, and then that's just gonna get passed on down through generation to generation. Whoever's wearing that is just gonna get killed. I'm not sure why Iragabar is having well, whatever. I've tried to address this as much as I can. We got a self-tamed rabbit, and I'm really not feeling that right now. I mean, how are we gonna take care of you, buddy? We don't want you here. Okay, just... I'm gonna go into the animals and... I guess we have a pet rabbit now. I'm not gonna tell anybody to kill it. It's like, we're just gonna like, hey, we got a pet rabbit, do you wanna kill it? No, I don't wanna kill it, no, I don't wanna kill it. I don't want to be the one that kills the bunny. He's a nice bunny. So, does anybody... Is anybody even subscribed to this channel want to name this animal? Because I think you can do that. Like, you can... hold on. I'm trying to find this rabbit here that we can name them. What do you say, buddy? Is it on the training tab? Okay. Under the training tab is where we rename the bunny. So, if anybody's watching and you want to name the bunny, put it in the comment and I'll name the bunny. But right now it looks like the bunny's making friends with the doggy. Alright, is this... Okay. I guess this rabbit's gonna need a bed. And I think that's all of the issues that we need to address in this episode. I know I'm all over the place, but I just don't know how to keep people happy if I'm giving them everything they want. They're getting clothing, they're getting food, they're getting shelter. I don't know what else I could possibly give them. But I'm gonna make sure everyone gets dressed and everyone has clothing material they can work with. And I'm not what is going on with all this stuff being stocked up here? Alright, Rimworld, what is going on with the shelf? What's going on with the shelf storage here, developers? I mean, it used to be that they put 10 and 10 perfectly, but now it's just like, what's going on? So this is a biotech issue and not really a vanilla issue or an ideology issue. And now, you know what this issue is? This is an issue left for the next episode. Alright. Somebody need to name the bunny, or else. I'll see you next time.